Good evening. I hope I find you well. We start off with the usual way, with the daily living, and it's for the 5th of August 2026. I meet all your needs according to my glorious riches in Christ Jesus. That's St. Paul's letter to the Philippines, chapter 4, verse 19. I will be gracious when you call out for help. As soon as I hear your call, I will answer you. That's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 19. Commit your way to me and put your trust in me. That's Psalm chapter 37, verse 5. I am for you. Because of that, no one can really be against you. That's Jesus. Yeah. Now, so we have our little hymn. Say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Isn't that lovely? Now, and our Blessed Mother, come on down. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the sinner. Pray for me. Up there now, Blessed Mother, keep an eye on things. Now, there we are. So, how are you today, wherever you are? Hope things went all right for you. I had a busy enough day this morning. I did one video, and then I finished them off there about 2 o'clock. Because I forgot to bring up my items that I do the videos in the morning. So I was up with my friend Eamon for a couple of days, and I brought up the flowers and the two containers with the flowers, 22 flowers from my darling wife's grave, or Judy's grave, in the Sacred Heart Church, Kilmainham, the graveyard there beside the Sacred Heart Church, which is lovely. You don't have to go off somewhere else. And so I've already got two lovely ones there, and then the other two that was there, they began to get a bit faded. They were smaller ones, so I'll take them out and I'll bring these ones up um, in the next week because I'll have to get trying to get me trolley into the car because they're very heavy. They're very heavy, and I'll have to bring them when I park the car. I have to bring them a bit of a distance. So I'll be doing that probably be someday next week when I do it. But as I was up with my friend Eamon, and it was very good, and we had we were good companions, and I went for a walk. I went for a walk and said my road. I didn't know. I said the Chaplet of Mercy because I'd already said that. I'd already done the Station at the Cross. I'd already said my prayers. I'd already the Holy Road and Chaplet of Mercy. So then I said another Chaplet of Mercy for some individuals that have a problem. Uh, and so I had to say it for them. And I took my time going. It was about 26 degrees. I went up Monday. This was Tuesday. Goodness, I was roasting because I had my jacket on and my tie on. Well, it'd be the hope I was roasting. By the time I got to the shop, I was just finished the Chaplet of Mercy. And I went into the grocer shop and May shop. And I asked for a cone, but they don't serve cones. The cafe, she says cones. And so I bought a Choc Ice, a Magnum Choc Ice in it, and a packet of sweets. That's what I did. And be the hopey. I was delighted. I sat kind of near the credit union. You can't sit in the wall, but you could at least stand. So I had me Choc Ice to cool down. And noticed that I barely got it into the refuse bin. It was full. And then the other one down the road was full. So, the goodness, the council seemed to be very slow at coming around to empty them. Couldn't put anything into it, even a wrapper, but I got it into it anyway. And it took me time going around, but by goodness, it was warm. I was glad to get back. But then later on that evening, my friend Emma went to play cards on a Monday, even though it was August Monday. They still pay her in the hotel in Chapel Lizard. And off he went. And well, I was gone to bed then, and I did my evening prayers. Did he sing with me, or did he sing the following night? He sang the following Tuesday night, last night. We did a duet when I was with my hymns. And but I had a grand time there. But then the weather's changed there this morning. Now it's coming down. I came by it when I left him in Palmerstown. I changed the Kilcock and I went towards Trim. And then Summerhill, you come to first, it's a small town, village. And when I went beyond that, the Catholic Church is on the way towards Trim. It's about half a mile from the town, sort of thing. So, anyways, I went in and I lit a candle, 50 cents for the candles, which is a bit steep. But I lit a candle anyway and offered it up for those that I pray for. And then I did the Stations of the Cross because I didn't do it this morning. I did the Stations of the Cross and offer up, of course, for the end of the war in Ukraine and the end of the war, and for those that are killed in Ukraine, defending the country from the Russians and the innocent people killed, that may they rest in peace in heaven with all the angels and saints. And those that are injured, that make a recovery from their injuries and be restored to good health, spiritually, mentally, and physically, giving thanks and praise to God for what He's done in the practical Catholic faith or their Orthodox faith. So, anyways, So I left. I washed up the dishes. God, there was a good few dishes. I washed them. As my name was a wee bit slow about doing that job, but I did it, and I got quite a bit of stuff with the hobby. But give him a hand, like, 'cause he was a good chap. And so what did I do? I cut off a Kilcock to, yeah, I did the stations and trim the stations at the cross. And then I went off and trim, and then I went off to Navan, and I went down the amount of traffic. It's funny, the amount of traffic on the road nowadays. So I went down. I went down. I parked in a spot that I could park on, but I have the invalid card, and I can park there. There was just one vacant. There was a big van, like with an Otterburn registration, like one of these car vans, and there was no sign of an invalid thing, and he was parked in one of them, and he should have never been parked in a place like that, because the what do you call it, the traffic warden well, I don't know about Navan, but in Kells, goodness, there'd be a summons on that as quick as you could say Jack Robinson. But there was no summons on it, and he was parked in Nimbley, and he shouldn't be parked there. These people from the six counties have been up with tongue in cheek with the way they abuse the system at times, So I got items in the Duns and that I kind of wanted, and I got some oranges as well, because I noticed the oranges in Super Value lately. Yeah, they're as hard as roots. You have to use a knife to get the top of them off so as you can peel them, and it's very hard to peel them. They don't, even the so-called satsunas, they're supposed to peel easily. No. So I'm not going to get the oranges there anymore. I'll go to the fruit and veg shop in the town here. Thank God we have one of those. And I'll see what these ones is like from Dunn's. And if they have a problem, I won't get them there anymore. I'll try Tesco. Tesco are in Kells now, where there was a Super Value. It's now Tesco. And they're very friendly and good. So when I have a card, like whatever you call it, I'm able to get whatever discount is available. But funny enough, I got a new phone, and it wasn't logged in, so I tried to do it myself. And then you have to put in a password, 8 digits, and I did it twice. And then they're saying that it's not complicated enough. So I said, "Ah, the heck, I won't be doing. I'm not going to waste my time with passwords." You know, it's cheek of them. So there we are. I hope, and there was heavy rain then coming down. So the weather seems to have changed for a bit, and the ground, of course, was as hard as a rock. Rain was wanted. So bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening, wherever you happen to be.